Hello YouTube, this is Hardtack and Beans. Thanks for choosing my video to watch. I'll try and make it worth your time. I'm a long-time YouTube watcher, but never really expected to make a video myself. I was searching for videos for some new ideas on investing in the stock market in the summer of 2020. Most of what I found made outrageous claims about making me wealthy in some impossibly short time. After a lot of searches, I kept coming up with hundreds of videos that all seemed to try and outdo each other on crazy claims they were making. This wasn't just the title of the video that claimed to make you rich quick. Much of what was said and shown was making recommendations that were at best risky. It occurred to me people can't be taking these seriously. However, many of these videos had thousands of views with a large percentage of like over dislike. So some people, hopefully not many, had used this information to make stock buying decisions. Watching this suspicious advice on the videos showed that most of the presenters claimed that not only would the stocks in this video make you rich, but if you'd only subscribe to their special content, that you would also be set up as a successful investor. And I knew that a small percentage of people would fall for this, just like a small percentage fall for the Nigerian prince fraud in email or the fake IRS agent scamming their victims on the phone. This is the perspective I'm coming from in making this series of videos. I will show you how to back-check YouTube experts and filter out the hype. Our main focus will be spotting fake YouTube stock experts, but the same principles can be used to check any expert from other sources too, like TV, newspaper, radio, and so on. The content I plan to make will be primarily for the new investor wanting to get in on some of the phenomenal gains in the stock market that has been made in the last few months. Everyone has a hot stock pick. Whether you see an investment expert on TV or your brother-in-law has some information on a company, they will let you in on it if only you'll follow along. You should listen, of course, but do so skeptically. I could go on and on about my gains in the stock market, currency markets, and other types of investing. I could go on and on about what I did wrong also. And you can't always use a common sense approach. Like if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Common sense would have told you in the last few years of the 20th century to stay away from the highly speculative stock Amazon. The company took some time to even make a profit. But Amazon, when it first came out at $2.50, would now be worth more than $3,000 a share. So sometimes what seems like a very speculative pick can actually be very good advice, just not in the ridiculously short time the fake advisors talk about. So why should you listen to me about investments? That's simple. I won't be giving any advice on investment at all. I will never have any premium content for you to buy. I doubt if I will ever monetize this channel, so I won't be asking you to like or subscribe. Having a large following of subscribers or viewers is not my intent here, so I have no ulterior motive in what I say. I'm an old guy with more than 30 years of investing experience, so I could advise you, but I plan only to show you how to spot the bad advice. You won't see my face on here because I lost an eye to disease and the fake eye doesn't track quite right. It would be very distracting for you to watch me speak. It also shows I'm not seeking any sort of fame. I don't have any ego-driven desire to be on camera. The only thing I ask is that you comment to make me aware of what you like and what you don't like. The only reason to subscribe is to find my channel easily. If you're like me and trying to find a channel that I watched that one time, it's very hard sometimes. So subscribing to the channel makes it easy to find again. These won't be high production value videos, just some graphics to help illustrate a point. So the really big question is, are there any good stock advisors on YouTube at all? The short answer is yes, but only a small percentage of videos will be helpful. I started to watch and track about 40 YouTube experts, but it rapidly grew into a much larger sampling. Roughly 5 to 10% will give good advice, another 10% or so will give average advice, and the rest are quite frankly leeches trying to draw you in like a barker at a carnival sideshow. My hope is to help you avoid these fakes. I will also tell you who some of the 5 to 10% good ones are. Let's start there, in fact. Before I start bashing the bad advice, where I won't name names, let me tell you about a good one. I'm not being paid or compensated in any way here. For my own advice, I use Joseph Hogue and his channel, Let's Talk Money. He is a certified financial analyst and better at picking stocks than I am. Having some sort of professional title behind your name doesn't mean that you can pick stocks better, but Joseph does a lot of research on the companies he recommends. So I think that will be enough for an introductory video of what I hope to do and who I am. Next video I'll lay some foundation on how we judge stock advice. Then we will pull up some of the videos of those claiming to be experts on stock investing. Thanks for watching this video, and do comment below.